Simulation training is a critical sector of the U.S. defense industry, with its roots in training of American pilots in World War II.
The effectiveness of training simulators goes way back to World War II, when Admiral de Flores took advantage of the link trainer and other gunnery trainers that were available at the time and trained our forces to become more effective.
During the war, simulation training was so effective that pilots achieved a 17-to-1 advantage in air-to-air combat, crucial to the Allies winning the war.
On the 1st of December 1941, I entered as an aviation cadet in the Army Air Corps. I went to pilot training at Foster Field. The training base did a good job teaching us systems as well as the physical aspect of flying the airplane.
I joined the day after Pearl Harbor and signed up as a cadet. When I was in basic, we used the link trainer. It was like balancing on top of a ball. You worked your tail off the thing. We didn't have air conditioning. It was hot, and it was just miserable.
Simulator training was a very big part of what we went through in the B-52. I was amazed at how it could simulate weather, turbulence, lightning, rain, everything. I've come out of there different times sweating like it was a real situation. It was made so real.
You crash on the ground without dying. The crash is not fatal. It's just simulated.
You were safe in the simulator, and you could go to any extreme and see if the airplane would handle it, or to see if you could handle it, to see if you could figure out how to bypass the problem, or rather than try to deal with it in the air.
Admiral Louis de Flores became head of the Navy Special Services Division in 1941.
Admiral de Flores actually was looking for a new home for his Special Devices Center.
By 1946, it was headquartered in Port Washington, Long Island, where they developed numerous innovative training devices.
It started out Special Devices Center when it was just a small organization. We did a lot of research and innovation ourselves at that point in time.
But then it was announced that our new home was going to be in Orlando, Florida. So we moved in 1965 to Orlando.
Admiral de Flores helped create a dedicated group for naval research and training. The other services have followed suit, prioritizing simulation as a way to train the warfighter without the costs and risks embedded in live training environments.
It's better to do it in a simulated activity before you actually go out and do it for real the first time. In the sense that you don't want a pilot going out against the enemy for the very first time he's never thought about doing it before.
You come back and you'd watch this entire fight and you replay it and replay it and replay it. You could see all the nuances of how you won, lost, or tied. You could see all the things you did right or did wrong, and you could just find so much more content in terms of the training.
You think about how flight simulation technology has advanced over that 80-year period of time, and whether it's the advanced visual systems, the advanced sensor simulations, really just incredible advances in technology to the point where greater than 50% of the pilot training for the F-35 actually takes place in a simulator today. And so simulation really allows us to do things with the platform that we couldn't do in live environments.
By the 1960s, the Navy, Army, and Air Force all had agencies dedicated to training systems, but they were unable to openly talk with industry. Determined to make a change, a special workshop was convened to heal a fractious relationship between industry and military, allowing a free flow of ideas to take place.